Hello, Chathew. Good evening. Oh, God, the frames. The frames. Oh, let's fix that. All right. Hello again. Hi, Chathew. Welcome. How's it going? I realized I cleared a legitimate sub from today, so let's add that sub back into the sub goal. There we go. We currently have... Oh, all right. We currently have fewer subs than the goal, so that's good. Hi, everybody. Starting up. We have a joke. How does Satan like his pasta? Al Dante. And thank you to Jibcat for the resub, now for 15 months. Thank you for the sub, Jibcat. All right, so have I anything to talk about this evening? I don't think so. Maple graduated basic manners class last night. Graduated is kind of a misnomer because everybody graduated. Nobody failed. And I don't think it's possible to fail. Actually, that's not true. It is possible to fail basic manners class. They told us about it at the beginning, but she was not ejected from basic manners class, so she did do it. Now that I think about it, is Maple being a little hellion? She has gotten better. So you saw during the lead up there that Meg put the little ball in the pen, and that ball is Maple's new best friend. Maple loves that ball. Maple really loves that ball and will play with it on her own for hours at a time. So that alone has helped a lot because it is very easy to distract her with the ball now. So if she goes for your feet or whatever, you can distract her with the ball. But the various precautionary measures we've been taking to mitigate her behavior issues on walks have been working as well. So that is also good. Her behavior is improving. But we do still have another private session on Friday. So that's we're looking forward to that. Have I tried not being as tasty? I can't help it. I'm delicious. No one should be this delicious. Advisor Cloud, thank you for the resub, now for 3 months as well. Tigress75472, thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a good evening. Welcome to the channel. So, what other things do we have to talk about? Have we taken pictures of Maple with the ball? We have taken video of Maple with the ball, which I can probably share on the Discord. Oh, no, I can't share it on the Discord because the videos are over 8 megabytes in size. And I don't have a paid level of Discord. It's too bad there's no way to make a video smaller. That's true. Yeah. I don't know. Is there anything else for me to talk about this evening? Anything that you want to talk about? What's on your mind, chat? Existential dread. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. What else? Anything else? Lord of the Rings Lego set, yeah. New skates and Nutella cookies, also pretty good. What's the gaming discourse about today? Oh, let's not do that. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good call. We should probably not engage with it. I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe we don't have anything to talk about today. Which of these 3 or 4 Final Fantasy 14 discourses do I want? None of those. On the scale of 1 to teeth, how excited am I for the new Magic set? I would say roughly a 1. It's all right. We're not going to talk about the video game discourse today. We're not going to talk about the most salient video game discourse today. I don't want to talk about it. You don't want to talk about it. None of us need to talk about it. It's all right. If you don't know what it's about, just live in ignorance. It's great. Okay. I think that's a hollow threat, Meg. That's an incredibly hollow threat. Whew. Yeah, Nintendo Direct tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to finally getting Advance Wars, because that seems to be what is likely to be announced, at least in part, by the Direct. I'm counting on a shadow drop. By the end of day tomorrow, I expect to own Advance Wars. I did notice that her face fits her skin better now. Yes, her nose has gotten longer, so it's given her a bit of a facelift. She's being very nice. People are opinionated about Nintendo's game pricing practices. Are those people zafty? Do I have any tips for matching the colors on one monitor to another? No. My two monitors are not color matched with one another. One of my monitors is considerably darker than the other, despite the fact that they're both set at the same brightness level. Now we get to see Meg and Maple have a fight, because Maple doesn't want to go to bed. There. Oh no, she thought about it and then changed her mind. That is the face, which you can't see. I was going to say, that is the face of a dog that truly does not want to go to bed. Well, I can't help. But it was the fact that while you were trying to call her, she went over to her bed and lay down, like, in her place. I know! Maple, get Meg. Where's Meg? Go get Meg. No, don't encourage that. She does like these things, but she knows it's a trick. The problem is that you've given her nighttime, like, bedtime biscuits, and so she knows exactly what you're trying to do. Oh, there we go. There we go. Alrighty. So, I guess it's probably time to move on, because I don't have anything else to talk about. So let's move on. All right. I told the joke, but we haven't done our traditions yet. So first, here is my phone. Here is my perfectly functional and happy and not at all broken phone cable. Everyone, please brace your ear holes. Listen, it hasn't burned down my office yet. Secondly, Garcon, can I have a drum roll, please? Delicious and nutritious. Coca-Cola, zero sugar. Taste the rainbow. All right, and with that, we can move on. It's time to play Final Fantasy 14. Important notice. All Worlds Maintenance, February 8th. In order to implement patch 6.31 hotfixes, maintenance will take place in all worlds at the time below, during which Final Fantasy 14 will be unavailable. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause, and we thank you for your understanding. Date and time, February 8th, which is tomorrow, 10 p.m. to February 9th, 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I guess we're finishing it at 10 p.m. tomorrow.
What mic you on, my dude? How many levels of microphone are you on?
I am on mic 5.
I haven't even booted the game yet. Keep your pants on. All right, here we go. Keep your figurative pants on. I don't care if you're really wearing pants. Every night we go to log in, there are more people in the queue than the last time. Ooh. Oh. Apparently, Metroid Prime 4 pre-orders went up on Amazon and Best Buy tonight. So, and then immediately came down again. So, safe bet, there's going to be some Metroid Prime 4 news tomorrow. Okay. We have to go to the Steps of Fall. So there is in fact a reason I don't load in before the stream. Although it may not actually be relevant or hold true. But there is a reason. The reason is that I don't want the music playing in the background of my stream opening. Maybe it is the easiest of fixes, but it's an easy fix I don't want to deal with. That sounds like work. When all I have to do is not boot the game until the stream starts. Which seems much easier to me. Okay, there should be some faded gil coins around here. Izandai, what have I done now? Why am I being called out? I have done nothing wrong. Hashtag justice for Matthew. Hey, ladies. Don't mind me, just taking your tips, I guess. Listen, I bear no responsibility whatsoever for what happened on Saturday. Izandai told me that he does not resolve the poll until he has received verbal confirmation of what the beverage is. And then I threw a curveball with the beverage, and Izandai resolved the poll without verbal confirmation of what the beverage was. That's my money out there, son. I'd thank you to hurry and pick it all up before some vulture swoops on it. 500 gil. Crikey, this is good for a week's worth of... I mean, well done, Uuzela. Now that you're all warmed up, we can see to your lesson. A trial, to be precise. Take yourself to Scorpion Crossing in western Thanalan. There you'll find your 4 large stones. The trial stones, they're called. I want you to deal each of these stones a solid boot-shine combo. The impact will arouse the earth sprites that sleep within, which you must then defeat. If you find yourself hard-pressed, there's no shame in running away. You're still learning the ropes, after all. Once you've gotten your wind back, you can hurl yourself into the fray again. And remember this, strikes bring down opponents, but it's your footwork that keeps you standing. Now, off you go, Zayla, and good luck. Let's go beat up some rocks. And yes, you're right. The job is to go beat up, destroy someone's house, and then assault them. Technically, it's battery, actually. How have I taken a wrong turn? Oh, that's how. Have I gotten a hat yet? Yes, I'm wearing it. My little eye patch that makes me the world's tiniest pirate. Arr! Arr! Dang it! Back in one piece, are ya? It's about bloody time. I've definitely not done this voice before. I don't remember what it is. I don't know how to... I would love to resolve the poll for you, but I actually don't know how. It's about bloody time. I admit you look as though you've just picked up a sword yesterday. But you handle yourself well enough, I'll give you that. And here, I'll give you this as well. I ain't worth a night in Uldo's finest pillow house, but I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Alright, some worse gloves or some other worse gloves. I have to admit, I'm feeling very ganged up on tonight. I have done nothing wrong. And I am facing such insubordination. How do I travel to the Aetheryte there? How do I go to this one? Meg! Really? I don't know if this is a bit. Why do I... So if you are actually annoyed, then it's not a joke. Under those circumstances, it ceases to be a bit. Anyhow, I apologize for misdirecting you, Azandai. Ah, okay. To go to the big ones, you have to use the teleport option. I see. Okay, that explains it. They learned collective action from me. I mean, fair, but also... I am! I'm legitimately annoyed. If you were actually annoyed, don't do it in public. All right, it's Warren again. So, you are ready for inspection? Good, everything appears in order. Yet know that naught is guaranteed in this world. Fate is a fickle mistress, after all. At any rate, capable adventurers like you are few and far between. And I would not have you throw your life away. I have had to bury too many comrades who brushed aside cracks in their hauberks and dints in their helms. No matter what you face, do not disregard the importance of gear. Ooh! That looks like an upgrade. Hot dang. Ooh, I like the look of that. My outfit is so padded. Aethelgith. What a great name, Aethelgith. See that bloke over there? Name's Osbert, and he's hurt bad. Now, it ain't exactly my job to mind his business. I'm a torch, and he's a blade. But at the end of the day, we're both people, you know what I'm saying? Any road, I went over to him just early and asked what's wrong, but he refuses to tell me, the stubborn bugger. Seems his pride's more important to him than his life. What is it with men and acting tough? I tell myself I've tried, but if the fella ends up kicking the bucket, I don't want that on my conscience. I know this is sudden, but could you try and talk him into drinking a high potion? I'd sleep a deal better for it. I ain't got one on me, but one of them fellas over yonder sells them. One of those fellows over yonder. Probably the merchant and mender. Hi. Purchase items. One high potion, please. Breathe, Osbert, old boy. Just breathe. Pain is just weakness leaving the... Oh, God damn it, my head. If only I had saved a high potion. I think this might be the end. Well, I don't really need this, but if you insist, you have my thanks, adventurer. I was resigned to suffering in silence, for I, Osbert the Undying, veteran of countless battles, could not afford to show weakness to my colleagues and our allies. They looked to me for inspiration, you see. To think I was almost brought low by a gentle blow to the head. I was only incapacitated for a few moments, I think. To repay you for your discretion in this delicate matter, I shall share with you my warrior's wisdom. If you must practice your juggling, use heavy stones at your own peril. Did he just give me 19 heavy stones? Hi, Choco Keep. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a Choco Porter? A Choco Porter sounds delicious, thank you. Oh, that's not what you meant. Oh, do not tell me this is your first visit to this stop. I shall update my register with your name so that you may access this location in future. Porters. Porters are similar to rental chocobos, and they can be hired to carry you quickly to various destinations. The differences being that you cannot control these birds, and they will not stop until they have arrived at their destination. On the other hand, porters are trained to take the safest route, meaning that they will never be attacked while in transit. Okay, nothing. All right, Warren. Warren has work for an adventurer willing to exterminate the goblins attacking ore wagons. Let's get to it then, shall we? Ore wagons pass through this station every day, but not without incident. Wagons coming and going from the dispatch yard to the south must pass through a tunnel by Fesca's watch, a tunnel which some genius saw fit to put an ore storehouse, creating ideal conditions for a goblin nest. So now the ore-loving beasts have taken up residence in a tunnel we dug, and we're practically delivering meals to their doorstep. But no more. Inside the tunnel in question, you will find a narrow fissure where the goblins hide. Use this silver ore cluster to lure out the creatures and then slay them. That Moogle was very cute. Hey, buddy. Oh, I'm going this way. I should probably actually have some idea of where I could probably just follow the train tracks, hey? So a little bit about how I'm playing the game, for the record. Because I am given to understand Like, I'm well and truly given to understand that following the main story quest is the way to beat the game, right? Like, to level up the game. Or to level up your character and progress through the game. But I am really just, like, I'm just playing it in a way that allows me to soak in the lore for the time being. I'm just having fun getting to, like, vibing in this zone and getting to know sort of what's here. Although we are actually on a main story quest at the moment, so yeah. Silver ore cluster. Use. A soft skittering sound begins to echo in the tunnel. Hey, buddy. Yeah, no, I do trust your advice that I don't have to do the side quests, but I'm just like, I'm playing this game for story and lore, not for, like, leveling up. This is an all vibes playthrough at the moment. And if I start to feel like it's taking forever and I'm not having fun anymore, I'll move on to just progressing through the game. But right now, I'm just having fun seeing what's up. I mean, it's not just like, it's not that I don't want to, or it's less about the main story quest being story or not, and more about, like, I just want to soak in the world a bit. Plus, I think it's been making for pretty good stream content, right? Like, I don't know, I'm having fun talking to everybody and giving them characters and like experiencing the world. And hopefully you are also enjoying my experience of the world. Well done. It shan't be easy work to keep the tunnel free of goblins, but our wagons should be able to go unmolested for a time. Disruptions to ore shipments threaten not only the interests of Amagina and Sons' mineral concern, but of Ul'dah herself. One might liken these train tracks to veins that bear our nation's lifeblood. If only we had more men like you to lend a hand. I want the hit stick, but the good one. The hand stick. The hand thing. Oh God, I'm naked. This is deeply embarrassing. How do I feel like this game compares to the other numbered Final Fantasy games so far? Completely different. Completely, like, non-comparable. Apples and oranges. Oh, hello. Zazeta needs someone to procure hammer beak ribs.
Oh, looking to help out around the station, are you? Well then, how about hunting some hammer beaks? We just received an order from Esthaim's lapidaries for silver ingots. They need to make a ceremonial silverware, so I'm told. However, we've been instructed to refine the ore by melting it in a furnace lined with a layer of bone ash. Since we don't normally smelt silver this way, I've long neglected to restock our stores of hammer beak ribs. Alas, there's no time to order more. But if you would slay several of the fiends and take their bones to Berengear in my stead, I'd be forever grateful.
All right, hello, Zuzumeda. Zuzumeda wishes to share with you a most amazing rumor.
The altruistic adventurer. I was hoping we'd bump into each other. Why? Because
The most fascinating piece of news recently reached my ears, and I'm eager to share it. May I? Rumor has it that there is a vast, untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Sildir. But that's not all. Inconceivably, the concern appears to be entirely ignorant of its existence, and even as we speak, a young upstart, a self-made merchant from Stone's Throw of all places, is moving to claim it. The fellow's name is Wistan, and he is a very, very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, but they say his master plan is to use his new fortune to curry favor with the Sacrarium. Of course, the thaumaturges only consider the opinions of the most wealthy when drafting the laws of Ul'dah. If you would have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay a sultan's ransom. One voice which is invariably heard belongs to Lord Lolorito. He has long lavished gil upon the thaumaturges, and some claim that he devises new laws with the express intention of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. Suffice it to say, if Wistan thinks he can compete with the likes of the Syndicate, he is in for a rude awakening. But that eventually may yet be a little way off. For the present, he's moving ahead with his plans and assembling a team to survey the site. I'm told he's at the Coffer and Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Warren said you were looking for work. Mayhap you should meet Wistan and volunteer for his expedition? Cool beans. Okay. Where am I headed? Oh. Convenient that those two quests both take place on, in the same area. Whee! Die, Hammerbeak! You don't belong in this world. 1 of 8. How have I not titled the stream Ooh Who's This or something similar yet? Because this is only stream 3. There's still plenty of time. That's right. Gotta save the low-hanging titles for when good ideas are tougher to come up with. A surfid cloud. That doesn't sound very delightful. Okay, that's 6. The nice thing is that these are easy, because I'm over-leveled relative to these guys. So they just die! And that's what we like to see, when things just fall over and die. Uh-oh. Who am I delivering this to? I told her so. I told her. What the hell's is that incompetent little runt doing anyway? Rare as orders like this may be, we should always be keeping Hammerbeak ribs on hand. Well, conveniently for you, I'll be damned. Guess the girl found a way after all. Thanks for the help, venturer. Don't quite understand it myself, but him fella said straight said to do it the old way, even though we could be using shards to refine silver faster and cheaper. Well, it ain't my guild, so if that's how they want it. Just goes to show the Thaumaturgist Guild has more money than it knows what to do with. Gods, what I wouldn't do to have that kind of problem. Ooh! A better hat! Hooray! Okay, well, better is a term used loosely. Actually, I kind of love this hat. This outfit is really cute.
You there, help me. A mischief of Kirkwin has stolen our cargo. The thieving rats love anything that sparkles, and they've made off with several coffers of precious gemstones. The overseer will flay me alive if he finds out. I beg you, help me get the gemstones back. The Quickfern fled to their lair to the southwest. Follow the tracks and you're bound to find them.
Okay, yes, it is true that as a Lala, all outfits are very cute. But this outfit is particularly cute. That's not following the train tracks at all. Oh, you meant a different set of train tracks, didn't you? All right, well, such is life. I don't know what a tin can outfit is, but apparently tin can outfits are still ugly.
Come to join? Oh, I'm sorry, but you're too late. Some brass blades looking for extra coin volunteered, and the team's already en route to the ruins. But look, I know it's not easy to find work these days. If you're interested, there's something else you can do for me. There are these children outside, little ones from stone's throw. I look after them when I've time to spare, so they've taken to following me around, even when I tell them not to. But what with overseeing the search for the vein, I barely have a chance to visit the privy at the moment, much less entertain the younglings. Can you give them these ginger cookies and convince them to go home for me?
Ginger cookie? What the Jesus hell? Starveling child.
I ain't going nowhere, mister. I'm too hungry to move. Besides, so you'll have to carry me.
I like that the little cookies are black mages.
A cookie? Well, if Whiston really wants me to go home, then all right, but I want it too next time. Oh, but Whiston always plays with us. Why won't he come out and play? Wow, a ginger cookie! I better save some for my brother. I know I'll go home and eat it with him. Winston's kind to us. I like him. This is for me? I want to eat it. Then again, I don't, because then it'd be gone. Tell Winston thanks, and tell him I'm sorry for getting in the way. I like playing with Whiston. He makes sure no one bullies us. Whiston's worried about us. Oh, I don't want to make him worried. I'm a good girl, so I'll go home.
Mr. Toothpick, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel.
Thank you, adventurer. I only wish I could do more. Stone's Throw is no place for a child. Not that my childhood was much happier. Never food enough to go around, nor work to earn it. But no shortage of contempt for the great and the good. I remember thinking things could only get better. Yet now, after the calamity and everything else, for us refugees to be forced to live outside the gates like the bloody beastmen is a disgrace. They say with enough money you can change the laws here, so I'm going to make a fortune and do just that. I'll buy the excavation rights and start my own mining business. Then I'll give my fellow refugees the work they're crying out for and pay them fairly. The mining companies have profited from our suffering for too long, but in their hubris they've grown complacent, presenting us with a golden opportunity. And we will take it, adventurer. We will reclaim our dignity, and with it our place within those walls.
We found her. We found the vein, Whiston. You must come and see.
Already? Amazing! We'll leave at once. You should join me, my friend. Come and bear witness to history in the making.
All right, great. It's roughly along the way. I'm sure those masks have eye holes somewhere. Oh, yeah. Hammerbeak taint. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Oh, Lord. I've made a huge mistake. I did not parse these as enemies. Oh, Lord, no. Aha! I am invincible. Fall under the weight of my onslaught. Hey, thank you for not aggroing me. That's really nice of you. I appreciate it. Okay, where's my box? This is the location you first died in the game? Well, that, I think, is an indication that you need to get good, like me. Uh-oh. I may have miscalculated. Although it looks like there might be somebody following me around healing me. Where am I going? Down. You're going due south. Southwards ho! What on earth are these? I find these deeply unsettling. Duty calls! Commence the battle for way down the hole. Proceed.
All's balls, son. A vein of ore in the middle of a ruined bloody city? God's damned idiot. What did you think was gonna happen? That you'd strike it rich and get cozy with the Order while the masters of Ul'dah looked on? No one crosses the Syndicate.
The Syndicate?
Huh, finally sunk in, has it? Well, look at this. Not all your friends have deserted you, it seems. Lucky boy. Now you won't have to die alone.
What's Organization 13 doing here?
O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. Who's spouting that gibberish? Show yourself! Oh, this ain't part of the plan! Bloody hells, does Lord Lolorito mean to kill us too?
Clay golem. I'll clay your golem.
We're strong, but are you strong enough to withstand this?
Yes, because I will stand outside of its radius attack. I will endeavor to stand outside of its... How did that hit me?
Impossible! Never has the golem been so sorely tested.
Really? It's never been tested by a level 11 Lalafell?
That the golem could be vanquished.
I feel like I'm not being nearly theatrical enough for this guy.
That man is no ordinary adventurer.
I don't remember what voice I gave this guy, or if I gave this guy a voice. This is Thancred. I feel like I gave this guy a voice, but I don't remember it.
Damn, it seems I've missed all the fun. I see you didn't need my help this time. Oh, my aching head. I would compose a ballad in your honor, but I fear no words would do you justice. The songstress of Ul'dah herself could not rival your beauty.
Oh, stop it.
I have oft heard it said that a blossom's beauty can move a man to love and long, but I never truly believed it until I met you two desert roses. I hear they attacked another caravan. You reckon business is suffering for it? Bloody Amal Jah, what stirred him up, do you reckon? Another raid, and I'll wager that caravan was carrying crystals, much like the last. If they truly mean to summon a primal, we must act quickly.
Are you coming, love? You wouldn't keep you wouldn't keep a girl waiting, would you?
Perish the thought. So, tell me, where in this marvel of a city might you lovely ladies be staying?
We thought we were going to stay at your house. Three days later,
at this rate, grain will soon be more precious than gold. A result of the uncommonly bad harvests, to be sure. And we have you to thank for them, do we not? Aye, this weakening of the etheric flow must surely be linked to Dalmid's descent. And, of course, to the primals. A fine mess, but we must not lose hope. Duiso will know what to do. We need only trust his judgment.
what a hat!
Truly a marvel of Charlayan ingenuity. It's as if I could reach out and touch the ether. Time to focus. No more gallivanting about like before. The scions are counting on you. Have faith. Just have faith. You can do this. This disturbance is recent. The Sultan tree. Maybe Papa Sean knows something.
He is Sam Fisher now. What job is he? Are those night vision goggles?
Looks like they gave you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? What is it, Colonel? It's me. I was too late. Our person of interest had already quit the scene. The General? Very well. I shall be there anon. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbances, but every time I find one, you seem to be in the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might not be simpler to just follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. Tread softly, my friend. The carefully laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Lorito. I heard the Blades mention him as they fled. Believe me when I tell you he is not a man to be trifled with. The Sultana's enemies grow bolder by the day, and I suspect they have the support of outside forces.
Well, thank you. If you hadn't come along, those bastards would surely have slaughtered us all. Well, I would speak with you further, but it isn't safe for us to linger here. Find me at the coffer and coffin later. Until then, stay safe.
I shall accompany Whiston and his men. They need protection, and I need more information. Ah, but where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Thancred, a humble scholar surveying the flow of ether in Thanalan. It is an honor and a privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope when we next meet, it is under more auspicious circumstances. Farewell. Wait a moment. It occurs to me that we may have... Never mind. Fare thee well.
Bye. You just leave me hanging, I guess. Ah! Jesus Christ, these things are spooky. Why are you so spooky? Be less spooky. Really, Azanda? You only just got night vision right now? Wee, wee, wee. The most wonderful, wonderful thing. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. No, somebody in chat mentioned he's a bard. He's not a knight at all. Whee! Splat. That actually took off half my health. 12 bless you, my friend. You risked your life to save ours. Betrayed by my own guards. Gods, I was a fool to trust those men. Olorito owns the god's damned brass blades. I should have questioned their motives from the start. Even so, I could hardly have predicted that the wealthiest man in Ul'dah would want me dead for the heinous crime of seeking to change the law. I'm just a merchant, for God's sakes. That ruthless bastard. And what of that monstrosity? Those were his own men. It beggars belief. Well, that's it. I'm finished. If I stay in Ul'dah any longer, I'm as good as dead. My associates, my friends, gods, even the children may not be safe if I don't disappear. And you, gods damn it, if Lolorito learns of your involvement, you'll be next. I'll speak with the others and make sure your part in this stays secret. Beyond that, I don't know what to suggest. Maybe you should seek the counsel of Mistress Momodi. She's helped countless adventurers in her time. Mayhap she'll know what to do. Go quickly now, my friend. Lolorito's spies may be watching. Alex! Raiders, hello! What were you playing this evening, and how did it go? Did you have a good time? Hopefully you had a good time. Playing some demos. Ooh. Anything in particular? Do not sleep on the Coven demo, it stomps. Okay, I will bear that under advisement. Anyhow, to those of you who are here, if you're not already following my good friend Alex Stacy, you should,
because Alex is great and streams a variety of things sometimes. And for those of you who are joining me for the first time, I'm Matt. You may recognize me from, back in the day on Loading Rerun. I'm a variety streamer. I stream 5 nights a week on Saturdays, Sundays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Time. And I stream a variety of things, and you are joining us in the middle of Final Fantasy XIV February, where we are playing Final Fantasy XIV. So if this sounds like something you might enjoy, please hit the follow button and feel free to tune in. All right, let's carry on.
You're back. Please tell me you retrieved the gemstones. Bless you thrice over, adventurer. Thanks to you, my hide will remain intact. It's hard to believe that the Quikrin used to be honest merchants. Some of them even lived in Ilda. But then the beastmen were banished from the city, and the Quikrin lost their livelihood. Some turned to thieving and other to petty crimes to survive. It's a sad tale, but sadder still that most of the citizens couldn't care less.
Like you, who just went and murdered them for me. Equip. All right, now where to? We have Western Thanalan. What turn-ins do I have in Western Thanalan? I have no apparent turn-ins. Harder than rock. How do I use boot shine on the trial stones and defeat the earth spirit? Remind me of where I was supposed to do this. Scorpion Crossing in Western Thanalan. So I do have an objective in Western Thanalan. Where is Scorpion? Harder than rock. Scorpion Crossing. All right. I know what I'm doing. I'm very smart. How do I get from here to Western Thanalan? Unsurprisingly, by heading west. So let's do that. Let's head west. Whee! I love that the rail makes a tink, 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 tink sound. Although I'm concerned that I'm running on the third rail. Hop! Come on, sprint button. Recharge for me. It looked like I jumped off screen there. Okay. What ability? Boot shine. Use boot shine on the trial stones and defeat the earth sprites that appear. Boot shine. Level 4 earth sprite. Dang, I'm gonna beat this thing's ass. All right, now I need to know, is my class quest the same as the main story quest? No, those are different things? Okay. Where'st is my last... No, I don't want to join a fate. There's the trial stone. All right, great. So now all of our remaining quests are back in Ul'dah, and they're both even in the same area of Ul'dah, which is awesome. I should make sure that I'm going the right way, and I'm going in exactly the wrong direction, which, you know, is fun. Run towards the giant city. Broom. Wait, hold on. Okay, no, we're fine. Broom. You know, I don't feel like Django Savage is a lore-accurate name. A lore-conformant name. Excuse me. That's not very many clothes. I like your hat, though. It's a good hat. They do look cold, I agree. I say it's a good hat, but I wanted to kill what that hat looks like earlier. Yes! And so it being a hat means that it's already dead. Thus, I'm allowed to like it. So, you've given the Earth Sprites what for? Well done, Uzela. By smiting stone and earth, you forged unyielding weapons of your fists. You're a nigh endless font of vigor, Uzela. Aye, just like myself in my younger days.
Oh, this must be the...
I need a better voice.
This must be the favorite... Or this must be the... This must be the promising recruit you've been telling me about.
Well, of course he's promising. He's training under Hamon Holy Fist.
That's our master Hamon.
Uzela, I don't believe I've introduced you to my assistant yet. This is Chuchuto.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance. As introduced, I serve as Master Hamon's right hand, though there is still much and more I have yet to learn. Together, let us strive for mastery of our art.
Chuchuto joined the guild soon after I was made its master. She's my very first student, as a matter of fact. Well, there was one other, to be sure, but...
Let's not dwell on the past, Master. It was Uzela's bright future we were discussing. Which reminds me, did you collect my gil from him? My gear is rather worn down, and I do need the money for repairs.
Yes. Uzela's future is bright with us indeed. If he keeps up his efforts, he may well become the next Holy Fist. That's rude. Why wouldn't Chuchuto become the next Holy Fist? Jeez. Train hard, young one, and grow strong. When the time's ripe, I'll have another little lesson for you. Joe Kim! Raiders, welcome. How's it going this evening? What were you playing? Power chord. Nice. Well, welcome. Come on in, say hello. Okay, the Bone Horror is worse than what I've got. It's a Darkest Dungeon Slay the Spire game. Interesting. Okay, custom-made shirt, also worse than what I'm wearing. Leather iPad. I mean, all of these are going to be worse than what I'm wearing because I have better gear than that. Because I'm like super... What in the blue hell? Bloodbath. Converts a portion of physical damage dealt into HP. You just pull out your heart and eat it. Guildmaster Haman wishes you to build upon your knowledge of combinations. Ah, there you are, Uzela. I see you've been training hard as ever. Ah, your eyes are starting to have the sharpness of a predator about them. Last time you learned the basics of combinations. Today I would have you build on that knowledge. I've set up 5 wooden dummies outside the guild, along the merchant strip. By way of warm-up, I want you to deal each a solid bootshine combo. Oh, and don't mind the townfolk who've gathered to watch. All right. Wooden dummies. Probably the sparkling. Oh. All right. Bootshine! 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 Wait, was one of the people gathered to watch Momodi? Oh yeah, right there. So, the wooden dummies have felt your wrath. Good, now we can move on to your lesson. When you first came to us, I taught you that combinations make a pugilist. What you need to know next is that not any hodgepodge of strikes makes a combination. There's an order to things, a natural flow from one technique to another. Today, I would have you practice one of the most elementary combinations in a pugilist's arsenal. It goes like this. Lead in with a swift bootshine combo. Keep your foe off balance with a true strike, then bring it home with a blistering snap punch. With practice, combinations such as this will become second nature. They must if you expect to become an accomplished pugilist. Now you'll need some opponents to practice on. The Kikwerin that infest the rat's nest in central Thanalan ought to serve. Hit them with snap punch 3 times and we'll call it a lesson well learned. I don't even think I can get through a full combo with those things. I'll just walk up to them and snap punch them right off the bat. Except that I don't think I can snap punch them right off the bat, actually. I don't think I'll be in the right form. Hello, Momodi.
Settle down, Uuzela. You've got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know you were at the ruins. Except me now, and I'm going to tell. Whiston, on the other hand, is now a pariah. About as welcome round here as a rabid wolf, poor bugger. Suffice to say, that boy risked the wrath of the wrong man. Lord Lolorito, chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company, generous contributor to the Order of Naldthal, and member of the Syndicate. Didn't get where he's by leaving loose ends, that one. Didn't get where he is by leaving loose ends, that one. Which is why he ain't above killing his own men. Hells, even if those blades knew what was coming, it's not like they could refuse to do their benefactor's bidding. Don't let this color your view of Ul'dah, Uuzela. It's true that there are some here who aren't afraid to crack a few skulls if it gets them what they want, but most of us are decent folk just trying to make ends meet. You know, a lot of people would call you a damn fool for risking your life to save a marked man. But I believe you did a good thing, Uuzela, and for that you have my respect. Listen, you've been through a lot lately. Why don't you rest a spell? I'll have the boys at the Hourglass set you up with a room. My treat. Just leave a word with a topa potopa whenever you feel like staying. And when you've got your appetite for adventuring back, consider taking on a guild lev or two. We've got a lot of requests from locals looking to hire adventurers for various jobs. It'd be a good way for you to earn yourself some extra gil. Eustace can tell you more about how the system works, so go and speak with him if you're interested.
Guild levs. I don't know what guild levs are. Complete. Guild levs are safe to ignore. They don't even have lore. All right, you now have access to recommendations. This feature displays a list of quests or duties currently available in your area. The recommendation list can be opened from under Duty in the main menu and will also be displayed automatically when you log in. If you find yourself unsure of what to do next, this tool makes it simple to locate activities suitable for your present class and level. Yes, hot duties in your area is quite right. Momodi of the Quicksand has a word of work for a willing adventurer.
Look what the Quirrell dragged in. Good to see you, Uuzela. I'd ask what brings you, but I'd reckon we both know the answer to that already.
Yes! I never left! I came in to turn in my previous quest.
Well, have I ever let you down before? Wait, don't answer that. So, happens I know a fellow by the name of Dadanen, who needs a hand. He's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones to those in Ul'dah with the means to buy them. He's asked that I send any looking for work his way. You can find him over in Horizon if you fancy. That's in Western Thanalin, mind you. Just cross the bridge north of Scorpion Crossing and the road will take you there. Knowing the circles he deals in, might be he'll have some talk of the royal family that'll interest you as well. And why not make use of a chocobo porter for the journey to Horizon? If you've got the gil for it, that is. You'll find the chocobo stables just across the way from my quicksand. Find Mimigun. He'll set you straight. Well, off you go then. I haven't got all day to be holding your bloody hand.
Hello, Eustace. Eustace is responsible for assigning guild levs at the Quicksand and is offering to give you an introduction of the world of lev quests.
Uuzela, Momodi said you might come. I take it you wish to undertake one of the many guild levs available here at the Adventurers Guild. Guild levs are the means by which we document requests for assistance from the citizenry prior to assigning them to adventurers possessed of the necessary skills. From battlecraft levels that require the extermination of monsters to tradecraft levels that ask for the creation of goods, the tasks we term lev quests are many and varied in their nature. Should your interest be piqued, I suggest you make your way to Horizon and speak with Totanoa. He will be happy to set your feet on the path to completing your first Lev quest.
All right, so we have quests in Western Thanalan. And we have quests in Central Thanalan. And I have to figure out where I'm going. Hop! Okay, so battlecraft levs were more of a thing in 1.0, and they were gradually phased out. But tradecraft levs are always handy. Hi, Pywo. Welcome back. Somebody mentioned Indiana the other day, and I had to look up the Wikipedia page for Indiana to be able to name a single city in Indiana. Nope, not Indianapolis. I immediately upon reading the name Indianapolis, I was like, oh right, of course. But I couldn't have named it off the top of my head with a staring down the barrel of a gun. I'd have been completely unable. Chicago, Indiana. I don't think Chicago is in Indiana. Huh. That's a shocking number of questable enemies. All right, now you'd better live long enough for me to hit you with my fist. It's weird that this one's not updating with a like UI telling me that I've done it. It's just updating the quest. There we go. How do I pronounce Terre Haute? Terre Haute. Those are French words. It's Terre Haute. Right? What is the... What is going on? Okay. Oh, you're talking about what Sam Wonk is talking about, not what's being talked about on stream. Okay. Just sprinkle a tiny bit of Midwestern accent on top of the French pronunciation. What's a Midwestern accent sound like? tar hoot. That's not how that works. That's not how either of those words work. Midwesterners sound like Canadians without the aboot. Oh, but like Eastern Canadians. So not like, oh, I was out in a boot. But definitely the Bob and Doug remember Fargo. I could not. I don't think I could do that voice. Hello, Dadanin. Tindy Velspez. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel.
Uzela, I presume. I'm Amodi, said to expect you, and so I have. Welcome to Horizon. Ours is a trading settlement that sees goods in the form of Vesper Bay. Goods in from the port of Vesper Bay to the west, and trade we do. Nary a day goes by that Horizon isn't bustling with some manner of merchants and officials. They keep us running about busy, they do. Enough so that I wish I had chocobo legs in place of my own. And that's why I've asked Momodi to send me any souls looking for work. 12 know there's plenty of it to be done around here. Speak to me again when you're ready to make yourself of some use.
Pywo, yes, it has been said many times not to do side quests unless if I want to enjoy the game, except that I am enjoying the side quests. And I'm just vibing. We're just vibing. I am enjoying soaking in the lore.
Greetings, adventurer! If you have a moment to spare, I have a proposition that's guaranteed profitable and legitimate both. Tell me, do you know what a peast is? It's the scale skin that looks like a snake, except it gets around on 4 legs. The creatures are wont to petrify their prey with their dreadful gaze before moving in for the kill. I want to get my hands on their eyes. Eyes of the serpent, they're called. And I need someone who knows how to handle deadly wildlife to do the procuring for me. If you could slay some of the beasts and bring me 4 of their eyes, I'll see to it that you're well rewarded.
Well, conveniently, I only need to kill 2 of them in order to get 4 eyes, right? Foofaloopa!
Most dire happenings are afoot. A most grave and treacherous trespass. Some unprincipled knave has been filching supplies from the storeroom. In order to apprehend this morally challenged rapscallion, I have procured 4 iron leg traps. To be completely honest, however, I am not entirely certain how these things work. Would you be so kind as to set them for me? Once you are done, please report to my fellow brass blade, Chechazon. He'll want to know that his traps are being put to proper use.
There are a shocking number of side quests in this town. Whoops, what have I done?
A fine morning to you, adventurer. My name is Totanoa, and I am in charge of assigning local lev quests here at Horizon. You are come at the behest of Eustace, are you? Excellent. Allow me to set to you your first task. It shall be a simple one, mind you. Before I can permit you to undertake official duties, it is essential that you prove yourself of sound body and mind. Take a moment to review the task outlined in this guild lev. Do you believe it within your capabilities?
All right. What beasts crave?
Make way for pists!
It is a well-documented fact that pists prefer Lalafellan meat to that of the other 4 races. Various opinions on the reasons behind this have been long debated, with the most widely accepted being that the squat, round build of the Lalafell makes them easier to swallow whole. Seeing that the majority of Ulda's population is made up of Lalafells, this makes the hills of Thanalin a perfect feeding ground for the giant scaleskin, and this is why the Brass Blades are constantly seeking volunteers to travel to the hills and slay the creatures before they find their next meal. Yes, the most succulent meat. Speaking with a local distributor of guild levs known as a lev mate will bring up a list of available lev quests. Highlight a quest to display its objectives and select accept to add the quest to your journal. Lev allowances are required to accept lev quests. You'll be granted 3 lev allowances every 12 hours Earth time up to a maximum of 100. You may accept as many as 16 lev quests at once. Okay, we've been told that this is not a mechanic that we should engage with. So I'm going to do the one, and then we'll never do one again. Oh! All... I see. All of these side quests are, in fact, just the traps that I need to do the thing with. These weren't side quests at all. Yeah, I do like the idea that we're just leg-hold trapping the entrance to the town. The next chocobo to arrive is going to be really in for it.
You've set up those traps for Fufulpa, have you? Excellent. Perhaps now we'll see who... Those balls in a knapsack. Are those my leg traps in front of the gate? A trader's chocobo could step right into that and lose a foot. I better disarm those things before someone important is horrifically injured. Yes, I know you were just following orders. It's Fufalupa, you see. He certainly means well, but disaster follows the man like a behemoth chasing a butterfly. Strength and dex. Strength and dex. Hello, Chocokeep! Well met, traveler! Might I interest you in a Chocobo Porter? Do not tell me this is your first visit to the stop. I shall update my register with your name so that you may access this location in the future. It so happens that I have a situation that must be resolved post-haste, and I do mean post-haste. I'm plumb out of premium product, and my latest order is yet to arrive. If I keep my customers waiting any longer, this could irrevocably damage my reputation. What's worse, I paid my man in advance for his services. Despite his assurances that it would be a simple affair, I've heard nothing since he departed for Copperbell Mines days ago. Find Drunken Stag and give him his notice. I cannot afford any further delay.
That's a chocobo wearing a hat. Named Tamale.
What pists crave.
Okay, where am I? For their eyes only, what pists crave. And supply and demand. So we're gonna go do the northmost one first.
Ah!
A beam. Oh, I have in fact already done the thing with the thing. Vroom. Get far enough in this story and you can dress up your chocobo. Nice. Oh my god. All right. So, under typical circumstances, I would name my chocobo Shimmer, right? Under normal circumstances, the chocobo is going to get named Shimmer. But I feel like, in keeping with the theme, my chocobo needs to be named Kazuwu. Have I not accepted this? Confirm? Okay, eliminate target enemies. What are the target enemies? How do I know what a target enemy looks like? Oh, you activate them on site. Ah, there we go. Fibo's a snowman. Return to the left mate at Horizon. No. But we have done the thing. Oh, I should have done it. Rip. Well, now we're running back. So, notably, it's not just that I'm a Lullafell. I'm a Lullafell with my height slider set to 0. I am the shortest Lullafell a Lullafell is capable of being. Can I zoom out my camera more? No, I refuse. This is too far away. I want to... I want to be able to see things.
Oh, but of course you've triumphed. Here is your well-earned reward.
A bonus has been awarded based on difficulty. A bonus has been awarded based on speed of completion. Dang. given your performance, I see no reason to deny you are official levs. An industrious individual like yourself could earn a great deal of coin here in Horizon. Why do you have another quest? Are you always going to have this blue exclamation? Well, I heartily encourage you to partake of my guild lives. Should you seek a different sort of challenge, you might also consider joining a guild hest. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Battle Warden Lost Rabbit. I will inform her of your success against the Pists so that there are no doubts as to your abilities.
You needn't say a word, adventurer. I could hear Totanoa quite well from here. As this would be your first time joining us, allow me a moment to explain in detail just exactly what a guild hest entails. As this would be your more than a simple lev quest, but not quite as realm-shaking as a grand company outing, guild hests will test your ability to work together with a small party of battle companions to overcome not-so-small obstacles. The duty is taxing, but the coin is decent, and you will be helping maintain the safety of Yorzia and the well-being of her citizens. If what I described appeals to you, pray speak to me again to join a guild hest.
Duty Finder unlocked. We have unlocked the Duty Finder. Guild Hests. Guild Hests are special operations organized by the Adventurers Guild, never seen by NPCs, known as Battle Wardens. Speaking with the Battle Warden displays a list of all Guild Hests currently available. Please note, however, that each operation has conditions such as level or class that must be met by all party members before the duty can be commenced. At first, you may find only a limited number of Guild Hests are accessible, but do not worry. As you progress in level, that number will grow. Guild Hests can be accessed via the Duty Finder, removing the hassle of having to try and gather a party. Great. Okay. Now we can go south. It's time to get pissed off. Why only one eye? What happened to your other eyes? You clearly have two. I ate the other one as a treat. Gross! I like the music out here. Why is Pywo riding a Borg sphere? That's the 4 eyes of the serpent I want. Slay as many Pists as it takes to procure them. The eyes! My thanks, adventurer. What do I mean to do with these things, you ask? Why, sell them, of course.
They may not look like much at first, but if you dip them in an alchemical concoction, they transform into beautiful red gemstones. And these gemstones happen to fetch a handsome price in Gridania. Pists aren't found in the Black Shroud, you see. As a merchant, it is my job to know such things. I suspect this hat won't be better than my current hat, but I want to see what it looks like. I need to know. Oh. Really? What happened to the hat? Was it not a hat? What was it then? Oh, they were wristbands. I see. All right, let's go do the next story quest thing. Tup, 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 tup. How would you like to have Drunken Stag be your actual name? Dude looks way too cool to be named Drunken Stag. Dude just stepped out of a Mad Max movie. What do you want, Donovan's product. He can send all the notices he likes, but it won't change a thing. The concern has closed the mines due to some incident in the depths. It's a goddamn shame, too. Lost a decent haul just over yonder during the chaos. Hey! Upgrades! We like upgrades.
Bonk.
Drunken Stag needs someone to retrieve the raw Nashachite he dropped outside the mines. The product you heard Dudden going on about is a valuable gemstone known as raw Nashachite. I managed to dig up a goodly amount just before the mines were closed off, actually. Packed it up and hauled it out, even. But then the 12 damned goblins came along. Not like any goblins I'd seen before, and hungry only for the good rocks. They had eyes for my gemstones, so I had no choice but to oblige. Stone torches had their hands full evacuating the mine, so they ignored the beasts. Even now, they're only concerned with keeping people out. Please, friend, if you're willing to face the goblins, would you bring me my Nashachite? Torrid Whisper is a great name.
Adventurer, please. A moment if you would. Do you mean to go into the mines? I fled for my life when the goblins came, and only now realized that I left my tools behind. Please, you must retrieve them for me. My sharpened pickaxe, old hammer, and heavy sledgehammer. Without them, my life is as good as over.
Bomb? Uh-oh. Maybe none of these will aggro. Oh, God, these things are ugly.
Teeth! 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 Teeth!
You know what? I don't mind that the monsters have unsettling faces. They're monsters. They're allowed to have unsettling faces. They're creepy as all get out, but, you know, they're monsters.
Please find my sharpened pickaxe, old hammer, heavy sledgehammer. They mean more to me than life itself. Gods bless you. Found them. Oh, my babies. I thought I'd lost you forever.
Meaning, I'm very smart.
Mining was all I've ever done. It's all I know. With Copperbell what it is now, it's time to move on elsewhere. But without my tools, I just couldn't. I can't thank you enough, friend. You've done more for me than you could ever know.
How did you fare, friend? Did you find the raw Nashachite? Beautiful, isn't it? Rarer than many stones and more expensive than most. They say the green is the same as the eyes of Ol Nasha, who once ruled as the Sultana. This should save Dadanin from his troubles, if there's enough left. There's far less here than what I found. I reckon those goblins made a meal of the stuff. Bloody waste. Upgraded hat.
Upgraded level.
You'd like a chance to make some money, right? Then I know just how I can repay you for your kindness. Swarms of sun midges have been harassing travelers along the road, connecting Horizon to here. It's gotten so bad that the brass blades have started paying folks to keep the roads clear. If you find it hard to believe that swarms of tiny midges could be so troublesome, then you've never seen a chocobo driven into a frenzy by one. There have already been some terrible accidents. Do your part and slay a few swarms. After that, let Fufalupa know. He'll reward you for your trouble and maybe even offer you more work.
Swarms of tiny midges, which is a type of insect. Oh, I don't like that hat nearly as much, but I guess it matches my pants. All right, it's time to punch some insects. And then bathe in their blood for good measure. I do love that I'm punching clouds of insects out of the sky. Uh-oh. I should have just run to the ones I could see. What are the odds of me making it to 60 in this month? At the rate I'm going, probably not super high. Why are you attacking me? I haven't done anything to you. What have I been afflicted by? Oh, paralysis. It is entirely possible that at some point I will get tired of the side quests. Absolutely, but... But again, I'm having fun just, like, experiencing the lore. The writing is funny and enjoyable.
Greetings and salutations, adventurer. To what do I owe this? Oh, what? You've slain how many swarms of sun midges? You have my sincerest thanks. The brass blades have been struggling to keep them in check, so your assistance is greatly appreciated. Will you be staying at Horizon long? If so, there is much and more you can do to help here.
That is the right one. Yes. Okay, good. Oh, was Foofaloopa Kermit? Sorry, I'll fix that.
Pray, allow me to enlist your aid, brave adventurer. I would have you ascertain the whereabouts of a missive I sent to Lost Hope the other day. Captain Leofric is stationed there. Ever since he was transferred, we've exchanged letters, but never before has it taken this long to receive a reply. And so I fear that the courier may have met with some misfortune en route. She must have made it to Central Thanalan, or the brass blades that patrol the roads between here and Scorpion Crossing would have seen something. But if she made it as far as Black Brush Station, she would have surely delivered the letter by now. Lost Hope is practically on its doorstep. I suggest you focus your search on the road to Black Brush Station in Central Thanalan. With luck, you will find her quickly.
Looking for a task to fulfill your day, adventurer? I may have just the thing if you're not feeling squeamish. Here's the job. I need you to draw 4 bottles of worth of blood from the mongrels that roam to the south of here. Once you have enough, take the foul fluid to a brass blade by the name of Nononzo. Nononzo! You should find him somewhere along the road out of Horizon, bemoaning his terrible fortune, no doubt. Happy hunting.
All right, let's go turn in our quest and probably get a new one. Vroom. Oh, that was actually very convenient. You've already mastered the snap punch combination. Crikey, Uzela, you're a natural at it, just like I was. Not to brag, but I happen to be a veritable storm of flying fists. When the mood strikes me, I treat you to a demonstration here and now. Except the mood doesn't strike me. Except
I'm liable to tear down the entire guild in the process. Master Haman has a penchant for regaling us with tales of his exploits, but these never amount to a demonstration. His favorite is his victory over the fearsome marauder Wide Axe, whom he felled with a combination so swift and seamless, they say you couldn't see his hands. Or so the legend goes.
that one never gets old.
Our dearest master's humility aside, your progress is truly astounding, Uzela. If I don't keep on my toes, you're likely to surpass me in a matter of moons. just between you and me, Chuchuto's been in a slump of late. It all began when her closest friend and guildmate suddenly up and disappeared. Rurukuta's the lad's name, and he and Chuchuto joined the guild together. The two of them were born to refugees and were orphaned in the calamity. Not long after I was made guildmaster, I found them on the streets, starved near to death. I did what any decent man would. I took them in and clothed them and fed them. When they were strong again, they said they wanted to become pugilists like me, and so I trained them as well. Since then, they've been best friends and rivals both, one helping to raise the other up. Would that we knew what's become of Rurukuta. But we were talking about you, Uwu-Zela. You've proven yourself a worthy member of our guild, training hard and learning fast. To recognize your efforts, I grant you leave to join other guilds. Of course, before you can take up another discipline, you need to receive permission from the relevant guildmaster. If combat's your calling, you might seek out the gladiators or the thaumaturges. But if you'd prefer an alternative to cracking skulls, Ul'dah's also famous for its weavers, goldsmiths, alchemists, and miners. As your guildmaster, though, it'd please me most if you placed our art above others. But whatever you choose to do, know that I wish you the best.
All right, I now have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guild. There exist myriad disciplines in Eorzea that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it is recommended that you first focus on mastering your current class. Yes, let's get Matt into the crafting hole. We'll never progress the main story quest again. Ooh. So, do I want an improved jacket? The hat is not an improved. Okay, we need to look at the stats. That's what's going on. So we've got the leather jacket. +2, +2. So that has strength, dex, 2 strength, 2 dex. I guess this doesn't really matter because the actual stat values are so low, but hempen bracers, leather jack boots. One, 1, 1. Can I just see my own actual gear? Gear sets allow you to save several different blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. We don't care. All right, leather jacket and better weapons. Oh my god, I'm ugly. I'm hideous. That's okay, my character isn't looking great either. My character is dope. You take that back. My character is amazing. I will not stand for the slander of Uwu-Zela, Vuvu-Zela on this channel. Absolutely not. Okay, do I have quests in this zone? Or are they only in Western Thamlin? The scent of a mongrel. Rumika, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Okay, we're going to west first. I don't know what you're talking about. I only make good life choices. I know, the outfit doesn't look great, but it had good stats. What else was I supposed to do? Phone cord's fine. Nothing wrong with phone cord. Phone cord is as good as the day I bought it. Ah! Well, that blew up in your face, didn't it, Azandai? Twice! Okay, now I just have to figure out how to get to where I'm going. Which I'm sure I will eventually. There we go. Hello, dusty mongrel. Well, that's a very angry-looking boy. Oh, I don't like the way they whimper. Yeah, sad hyena noises is right. Okay, now, from where I stand... Oh, yes. I am taking it to the gates to Central Thanalin, which is great, because that's where I want to go! Oh, no. I have perhaps miscalculated. What in the Jesus Christ is that? I presume I wanted to cross the bridge that I just decided I was not going to cross. Listen, crossing bridges is for NPCs. I am a player character and adventurer. which means I forge my own path. Zafty, I already constantly feel old. I'm not sure you can make me feel that much older, but shoot your shot. Let's see what you got for me.
What do you want with me, then?
Oh, it's a YouTube video? I'm not going to watch a YouTube video.
Is this mongrel blood? Thank the gods. Now I can finally head back to Horizon. Mongrels are the natural enemy of most other predators, you see. Throw their thick blood onto a fire and the resulting stench will send beastkin fleeing for the beastkin fleeing for the malms around. Makes light work of our patrols, as long as we have a steady supply of the nasty stuff. And I'll wager you can guess which brass blade picked the short straw to kill mongrels this time round. But thanks to you, I'm off to enjoy a hot meal and a tankard. May Thal's golden halls await you in the afterlife.
I can now accept my next class quest. There are some actions which can only be learned by completing specific class quests. For example, the ranged Lancer weapon skill Piercing Talon is acquired by completing the Lancer's Guild quest available at level 15. Hooray. Oink. Lily Thick Thigh. Those thighs are thick indeed. That is true. Cecily.
A letter? I've got Fafulpa's missive right here. I won't be delivering it anytime soon, though. Gotta tend to my bird's injured leg first. Even the most minor of cuts can fester if ignored. Fufalupa sent you, right? If this is a pressing matter, why don't you take it the rest of the way? Lost Hope's just past Blackbush Station to the northeast. Look for the tents by the river.
Hello, Raincoast Bear. I have not built any Gunpla this week, but I did paint. I painted the whites and the yellows of my Gunpla on Sunday. So I have grays, reds, and blues left to do for my very first attempt at painting. I don't know. It always takes me more than a week to build Gunpla. You know, I'm actually impressed with how much questing there has been in this. Like, there is no shortage of side content in this set of zones. There's lots to do, even if it's not very good. Also, Brownie Points, thank you very much for the resub. Now for 17 months. Saying, I love Fufalupa, especially as a side with a good stuffed pita. Leo Frick.
Just passing through, or will you be staying a while? Fufalupa sent you all this way because of a late letter? Ugh, the boy is still far too earnest. Despite my demotion, he continues to call me captain. I suspect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope, either. The brass blades don't give a Keekern's arse about this settlement. No one in Old Dodd does. All here have been forsaken, adventurer. The refugees, their protectors. And you will be too if you're seen associating with us. Thank you for the letter. Now, for your own good, leave.
But before you do, I have a quest for you.
I thought I told you to get out of here. What, looking for a chance to do some good? I guess I can't force you to leave. Damn stubborn adventurers, the lot of you. Fine, then. Listen. A band of outlaws has taken up residence at the Quiveron Manse on the ridge to the south. Their leader has styled himself heir to Eoland Quiveron, the syndicate member who died in the calamity. The Baron and his cronies are not more than a pack of jackals. They prey on the people of Lost Hope, robbing them of what little they have. I, myself, cannot act without endangering the refugees, as they know my face and will retaliate against Lost Hope. You, however, are not known to the bandits or their allies. If you wish to help us, then deal with the Baron.
Okay. Night. Dude. You should go to bed. All right. Then you should. All right, go to bed. Get out of here. Be gone. Scram. My dear. Love you too. All right. Oh, thank the gods you're here, adventurer. You must help us. The other day I spied bandits from the Quiveron Manse selling gemstones to smugglers. And not just any stones, raw nashite. With that kind of wealth, they could purchase finer arms than the Sultan sworn. After that, they'd surely seek revenge on the people of Lost Hope for defying them in the past. They'd slaughter Leofric and anyone else who fought back. And then they'd have their way with me and the other women. Oh, spare us this horrible fate, adventurer. I beg of you, steal the nashite from the Quiveron Manse and bring it to me. I feel like I'm being conned. Blames. Blames. You look as if you've put a few beasts down in your days. Would you mind putting down a few more? A friend of mine has been taken ill, and I simply must have gigantode secretions from the liver of a toxic toad to treat him. 2 vials would suffice. You can find the nasty creatures in the unholy air. Do me this favor, I beg of you. My friend will die without treatment. Please.
I don't suppose you'd be willing to do a favor to a miner down on his luck, would you? Rumor is a man named Berengear at Blackbush Station is looking to take on miners. I'd go see him myself, but my wife's been taken ill and needs tended to. If you'd be so kind as to take my application to this Berengear fellow, I'd be in your debt.
All right, let's go pick up our next class quest as well. Because I presume it's designed in such a way that it puts me in roughly the same area. All right. Air today, gone tomorrow. That's a good quest name. Fringe benefits, also a good quest name. Ah, there you are, Zayla. I hope you've come prepared for a lesson. Today I want you to go and fight the toxic toads that nest at the unholy air. Make no mistake, son. These toads are huge, which means they have huge guts. But that's beside the point. The point is you'll need to use your head to overcome them. Thanks to their immense girth, these toads hit hard. Fortunately, they tend to hit wild as well. So bide your time and wait for an opening. And when that opening shows, thwack! Rip and tear through your foe with your fists. As proof that you've defeated the toads, I want you to bring me 5 of their legs. Choo-Choo-Toe and I will be waiting for you at Blackbrush Station. Your lesson continues there. Can I say called it? Because I called it. Inside the building somewhere.
State your business quick like. I'm busy. Another miner looking for work, is it? Let's see. Everything looks to be in order. All right, I'll go ahead and add them to the list. These refugees are a bloody 12 cent. They break their backs for next to nothing. They're washed up. There's always another to take their spot. The poor fools dig up pebbles worth more than they'll see in their whole lifetime. Eorzea can be a right cruel place at times, but I ain't one to change what ain't broke. I'm gonna make it worse.
Boink. Boink. All right, let's run. You know, it only occurred to me just now that I actually have a clock on screen. I don't have to go and look at the clock over there. I can just look at the clock right under the camera. I continue to be very smart. Uh-oh. I'm being attacked. I feel like this guy's gonna attack me too. Let's just beat him up. Get him out of my way. Hello, Toxic Toad. You are very large. Easy peasy. Yeah! Boot shine his taint. We have collected all of our gigantode secretions. Now we require only legs. Once again, these guys have 4 legs, so I want to know why I have to kill 5 of them. Why is only one leg good? It doesn't make any sense. Inadvertently joined a fate. Oh, there's some sort of cactuars over here. Fancy! Cochineal cactuar. I'm sorry. Who the hell do you think you are attacking me? These guards are going to be quiver on when they see the fearsome power of my punches. I am a much more capable pugilist than you. Alright, I have located one Nashachite. I have located two Nashachite. There's some sort of... Oh god, a hostile presence. Baron von Quiveron 3 Esquire. Baron von Extremely Dead, the third Esquire. Oh, you think so, do ya? I love the guard just standing there, not even realizing I'm punching his buddy through him. Okie doke. Where are we going? To wheremst do we return? Bye! I don't need my ankles, right? So, did you bring me the toad legs? Ah, this is the stuff, all right. Now
I just need some butter, a slice of sun lemon, and a pinch of... Master. What I meant to say was you've done well to defeat the toxic toads. Zayla. For the next part of your lesson, you'll be putting your endurance to the test against...
The talk was true. Hamon Holy Fist really is here.
I can take nary a step outside the guild without being flocked by fans. Such is the price of fame.
Please, sir, I have grave need of your legendary skills. Somnus is being smuggled through Blackbrush Station. I reported this to the brass blades and the stone torches, asked them to put an end to it, but they both turned a blind eye. Somnus? That's the mind-warping substance made from dream flowers. Those who overindulge are said to fall into an eternal slumber. A dear friend suffered that very fate. That's why I want to put an end to the smuggling. But I'm just an ordinary person, and there's precious little I can do.
You've done enough to bring word to me, friend, for as surely as Hamon Holy Fist is my name, I'll see the smuggler scum thrown in the dungeon before the bell is through.
12 bless you, sir. You truly are a hero to us all.
Slight change of plans, Zayla. In place of the endurance test, we're going to find and apprehend the smugglers. But first, we must gather information. You too, find out what you can from the people of Blackbrush Station. Report back once you've learned something.
All right, toads delivered.
Searching for Somnus smugglers, you say? Word is they're associated with Alacran, a coalition of cold-blooded criminals. But beware, they always act in alliance. There is an abandoned Quirn lair a short distance west of the Coffer and Coffin. Decent folk tend to give that place a wide berth. Ideal for a smuggling operation, you say?
It appears a silver-haired Lalafell was seen skulking about the station recently. He was headed west, bearing a suspicious burden. The Alacran, a likely hideout at a silver-haired Lalafell. I don't like the sound of this, not one bit. Like as not, the smugglers operate out of the abandoned Kiquirin lair west of the Coffer and Coffin. We'll lie and wait for them there. Okay, so we can eat there, but first I should go to Lost Hope. Whee! I still love that this guy's name is Blaves. It was so unbearable having to watch from the shadows while the bandits sold those precious gemstones. The Nashachite! Excellent work, adventurer. You've dealt the bandits a crippling blow. And finally, after being consigned to this shanty town for moons, a chance to improve the plight of the people, of course. Yes, improve their plight. I shall put the Nashachite to good use, worry not. I must have 2 vials of gigantitoad secretions from the liver of a toxic toad.
Please, my friend does not have much time left. Oh, bless you. We are not a moment too soon. After some light preparation, I'll be able to give this to my friend. He has always had a weak heart. Were he rich, he could take the meals and reagents he needs, and we would have no need for such foulness as the bile of toads. Hope is not all that is lost to us here. Gil and good health are scarce as well. A necessary evil in a nation such as Ulda, I suppose. The few at the top feast and flourish, while the many at the bottom starve and suffer.
And we have to update our gear. Yay. Oh, that hat's cute. It really... That's a cute hat.
So, is it done? Good. I hope that wretch died screaming. Ulda is more prosperous than ever, some say. That may be true for the Syndicate, but none of that wealth has trickled down to the small folk. It's all a mummer's farce. One day I refused to play my part, and so I was made to leave the stage. Aye, my time is past. The brass blades of the rose must look to others for guidance.
Hey! We leveled up again. Deliver an item to Horizon.
As you may have noticed, I'm in no shape to leave Lost Hope right now. So in my stead, I'd like you to return to Horizon and give this dagger to Fufalupa.
I don't know why I can't pronounce that name.
Although it's just an old ornamental dagger, it belongs with the brass blades of the rose. Aye, I should have given it to the boy before I came here.
Okay. Let's go. You like that the bandana has more defense than a helmet? Well, it's a Kevlar bandana. That's just how it works. Hop, 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 hop. What in the heck? What were those noises? Someone flying away on a motorcycle? Oh yeah, that's definitely the sound a motorcycle makes. Classic motorcycle sounds.
Destination.
Level 19. Oh, balls, that's...
We've really outdone ourselves this time. Master Wegfar is bound to be pleased. Save the talk. We have crates to move.
Rurukuta, it is you, isn't it?
Chuchuto. And Master, it's been a while.
You vanished from the guild with nary a word, and we find you here smuggling somnus with those villains? What is the meaning of this?
Rurukuta, my boy, I didn't teach you how to fight so that you could become a pox on society. My student or no, you must be held accountable.
Chututu, Uwu Zela, your lesson begins. Apprehend the smugglers.
You lot, take care of these meddlers.
Uh-oh. Turns out these guys are kind of strong. Turns out Chichuto is also pretty strong. I'm helping. I should probably, like, read the battle dialogue as Chichuto's like,
The marmots are all yours.
I'm doing my part.
Come on, Holy Fist.
If you know who I am, then you'll know what's good for you. Come quietly, or there will be trouble.
Holy Fist, don't make me laugh. You're being fooled, all of you.
Who's fooling who? What in the world are you talking about?
It was a dark night several moons ago. I was out in the wilds trading alone. From a distance, I caught sight of Master leaving the tavern and returning for the city. Thinking to accompany him back, I followed on his heels and was about to call out when I saw this.
Huh. You would challenge the Holy Fist? You have fighting spirit, I'll grant you that. But you do well to know your limits. So be it! Yeah! Master. You read my every move. You're no ordinary marmot. Master! All I wanted was to be surrounded by scantily clad maidens when my time came. Oh, the gods are cruel. Master, what is the meaning of this? Explain yourself.
Now you've seen it with your own eyes. Master was beaten by a marmot. A common bleeding marmot. Would remind us how strong he was at every turn, but he was lying through his teeth.
I can scarce believe my eyes. Wait till Master Wigfar learns of this. Forgive me, Chuchuto, Zayla. I didn't mean to deceive anyone, least of all my students. How Unholy Fists conquered every foe that stood before him, but he couldn't conquer old age. My strength, my reflexes, my endurance, they've all left me. There's nothing here but a decrepit old man. I would be alone for a while. I'll make my own way back to the guild. From now on, you're to do as Chuchuto bids, Huzela. Okay. Horizon is in Western. That's right. Which is right immediately behind me. This way. I would feel bad for him. I mean, I guess it depends on whether he legitimately was a rad martial artist once and has just gotten old, or if he was a con the entire time. And has just been using other people to do his bidding. Well, he certainly said that he was once rad. That's the text, but I'm not convinced that we won't get further development of his character arc. I had a sense that he was putting on an act, basically all the way through his storyline to this point. So that twist doesn't surprise me. I don't necessarily believe he was a rad martial artist. I certainly believe in his ability to train rad martial artists. Because, you know, he's been doing it.
Zayla, I received word from Captain Leofric the other day. Thank you for delivering the letter for me. Why do you have that dagger? Only a captain of the Brass Blades of the Rose is permitted to possess it. Captain Leofric says I am to have it? There must be some mistake. He couldn't possibly mean to tell me that. No, of course not. I'm not worthy to wield it. Nevertheless, I shall respect the captain's wishes and take the dagger into safekeeping until he comes to reclaim it. The Brass Blades of the Rose have need of your assistance once more, Uwuzela. Thaumaturges from the ossuary are presently surveying the footfalls for ancient relics. As the area is rife with beasts, the Horizon garrison has been charged with their security. But Captain Baldwin sent only a handful of brass blades. Despite his assurances to the contrary, such a small unit cannot possibly be sufficient to protect our patrons. I would have you offer your assistance to my comrades. Pray, travel to the footfalls and speak with Toto Runa.
Oh, good grief. There are a lot of quests back over there. Whee. Hello, Weasel.
I've been doing some thinking, Uzela. Well, 'tis true that Master had been deceiving us. He meant us no harm. Besides, I owe him my life. Had he not taken me in all those years ago, I would have died in some ditch. I could never bring myself to hate him. Even if he were an ordinary old man, I would still respect him. Alas, with the truth of his condition revealed, Master Haman has lost his sense of purpose, his will to teach. I cannot bear to see him like this. I want him to regain his confidence, but for this he needs to regain his former strength. Listen, Uuzela. Master ever said that you remind him of his younger self. Were you to continue showing rapid improvement, I dare to hope that it would rekindle his fighting spirit. To this end, I will teach you a new technique, one which Master Haman used to great effect during his prize-fighting days. Steel Peak, it's called, and it sees you channel your gathered chakra into a powerful attack performed with your entire body. Make this technique your own, Uuzela, and strive to grow stronger still. When next Master Haman beholds you, he will surely be moved to action.
The spirit is willing. Yeah, I want the new outfit. I definitely... Ooh, that has materia equips. But I want the new... outfit. You've learned meditation. Opens a chakra. Up to 5 chakra can be opened at once. Opens all 5 chakra when used outside of combat. Triggers the cooldown of weapon skills upon execution. Conversely, execution of weapon skills triggers the cooldown of this action. Okay, I'm sure I'll figure out what that means eventually. Oh, I regret my life choices. That is a deep V. That is an incredibly deep V. Well, at least we don't have to look at it. All right, and with that, I'm going to call it a night because it's 10 to 10, and that basically wraps us up. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who subscribes, everybody who follows, everybody who cheers, everybody who chats, and everybody who hangs out and lurks. It's a genuine thrill to stream for you, and I hope you have as much fun watching as I do playing. I'll be back tomorrow, same mad time, same mad channel, here on twitch.tv/Wiggins, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, playing more Final Fantasy XIV and questing around. Tomorrow will end at maintenance, which is 10 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so that's convenient. Anyhow, yeah, in the meantime, between now and tomorrow, you can follow me on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Wiggins_TV. And if you're a subscriber, you can join the Discord by making sure your Twitch account and Discord account are linked in Discord's back end, where my server will appear to you as if by magic among your linked servers. So, with all that out of the way, let's see who we can raid this evening. I'm sure there's somebody, right?
Who could there be?
Who do I want to raid this evening? Sure, let's... That is wrong. There we go. Everybody hop aboard this raid train. I will see you back here tomorrow. Until then, so long, have a great night, and of course, goodbye.